Friday, April 19, 2013, tragedy hit the Seminole family. Former women's basketball legend Alicia Gladden was struck and killed by a drunk driver. That night changed the lives of many.
She was a silent leader. She was one of those players that did everything right, and one of those players that everybody rooted for as a result of how hard she worked. She was extremely talented, she was extremely bright, she was great in the classroom, she was the consummate teammate. She would do anything for anyone, and I think she just embodied what and who Florida State basketball is.
The women's basketball team is no stranger to heartbreak. In 2007, Gladden, better known as Ice, had to deal with the death of her roommate and best friend.
She went through a tragedy here at Florida State when her roommate Ronalda Pierce died of Marfan syndrome. And so watching her handle that situation and coaching her through that helped me to help coach those others, her teammates, the people here at Florida State, through that situation. She really taught me how to handle it. And I think, I look at it now and I think people see such a bright young lady, such a great future can end so quickly, and that we need to cherish each and every moment.
And that's exactly what she did. Her smile would light up a room, and her skills on the court are marked all over FSU record books. Gladden ranks 10th in FSU history in scoring and sits atop the steals list. Her life and her legacy will live on forever at Florida State, and when current freshman Ivey Slaughter heard of Gladden's passing, she knew she wanted to be a part of carrying on that legacy.
Well, one day we got a text message from Coach Brooke, and she said that Alicia Gladden had died. And within that time, I was contemplating what number I should get. And then after I got the text message, I was like, I guess it's just a sign that I should get 23 and play for her, I guess, because she was like a really good player here, legendary, and I think that I really want to follow in her footsteps, and I think that starts by wearing her number.
She heard the story of Alicia Gladden, and when she came in this summer, and that's when the tragedy occurred, I think she really stood up and said, I'm a part of this Seminole family, and I want to be connected, and I want Alicia's legacy to move on, and to really try to take a chance to give back to her the way she gave to us.
And as she carries out the legacy of Ice to honor all that she brought to FSU, she wants to leave behind a legacy of her own.
I would want people to remember me as a great teammate, someone that's always there for another teammate or just anybody in general. Just to be a great teammate and always know that anybody can count on me.
As the years go by and more players are added to the Seminole family, more legends will be created and more legends will leave behind their legacy. Coach Sue says through the years, through the tragedy, and through the heartbreak, there's one thing she clings to. One thing she knows for sure.
I know for sure that this life is not the end of it.
I'm Col Robertson for Seminole Sports Magazine.